Howdy strangers. Today I am just going to go over some of the information concerning the newly released DualShock 4, which was released roughly a month early into stores the other week. This is the packaging right here. Some stores are starting to carry it, mainly GameStop and Amazon is starting to ship theirs as of a few days ago. This is just the front of the packaging. Pretty straightforward, and then the back. Alright, now I haven't actually messed with this yet, but we're going to go ahead and do some quick size comparisons to the PlayStation 3 controller, Xbox 360, as well as even a Wii U Pro controllers. Alright, now here's the DualShock 4 itself. I'm just going to give a pretty quick explanation of everything here. Of course, the D-pad, the digital sticks I believe they're called now, a little mono speaker in the middle, similar to what the Wii U remote had when it came out. Of course, your usual PlayStation home button, a little outlet for, I believe, headsets and whatnot, and then of course a headset jack. Here's the micro B USB cable, which I'll get to here in a second, as well as the light, I believe, which will be for the PlayStation camera. Here's the touchpad, as mentioned before, it does click. So you'll be able to move around similar to like a laptop touchpad, which would be kind of nice. The face buttons here, of course, all of them do that lovely click, which you totally want to hear on a responsive controller. They're not perfectly aligned anymore. You can tell they're just a little unaligned, but not too big of a deal. I don't care. And then, of course, you finally have your L and R1 buttons, as well as your L2 and R2 buttons. Which, by the way, I don't think I'll get pinched by them anymore like I was on the PS3 DualShock, and not many people had that problem. I almost forgot, the PS4 obviously has the share and the options button. Alright, so first here, of course, is the DualShock 4. My hands actually fit around it the whole way, so I don't have to move my thumbs down like I do on other controllers, mainly the DualShock 3. So all my thumbs can reach every button with ease, no problems whatsoever. I can move around the touchpad, it's great. Moving over to the DualShock 3, you can tell that my palms here have to slightly rest behind it, which does make it a little harder to navigate. And of course, I have to move my thumbs down a little too, since they're bigger than most people's hands. Of course, I think this was mainly built for children, but who cares about that? Moving on to other controllers from their lovely competitors, I have, of course, the Xbox 360 controller, which of course is a perfect controller for any one with adult hands. Sucky D-pad aside, I think the Xbox 360 controller is still very solid for a controller. And of course the Wii U, which blatantly stole their control style for the Xbox 360. Of course, feels exactly the same. Here's the DualShock 4 in PS3, well, in the DualShock 3 side by side. It seems that the DualShock 4 is kind of in between all of these controllers in terms of size. A little bigger than the DualShock 3, but a little smaller compared to the Xbox 360 and the Wii U Pro controller. So there's been some people wondering what kind of charge cable that the DualShock 4 uses. It actually doesn't use the PlayStation 3 charge cable. It actually uses a micro B charge cable instead. So most Android smartphones do use these cables. So if you have one, then you have a charge cable for your PS4. If not, I'm going to put in a link for Amazon that has a cable that you can buy. Although I do highly suggest that you just go to somewhere like Five Below and get one that's only like $5, because that will do the job. Oh, and as a bonus, here's what it looks like plugged in. And it flashes yellow. If it flashes just white when you hold in the home button, that means it's not connected. But when you connect it and it flashes yellow, you're good. On PC, if you hear the USB prompt or the sound, then you're good as well. So overall, that's pretty much all I really need to say about the DualShock 4. It feels great. I can't wait to use it on the PS4 here next month. Of course, I got my reserved on Amazon, the launch edition. I'm looking forward to probably using the touchpad and the share button just to see what that's all about, and to probably mess with the headset. It works on PC, it works on Mac, it works on PS3. There's lists on multiple websites. There's videos that I don't need to record of me playing the game. It works, It's just that not all games may not use some of the buttons, they may not map out correctly. I'll link in the description an article I found online with just the games that have been tested, and over the coming weeks maybe I'll test out a few myself. Thanks for watching. If you have any more questions, let me know in the comments or just message me.